What is happening, YouTube? You are listening to Immortal Coil, your future minister of whiskey mysticism. Revolution is my name. Now, before I explain to you the difference between a parsec and a light year, I'd like you to like, share, and subscribe. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you want to see covered on future editions of Savage Spirituality. A recent article on CNET, one of the internet's purported tech and geek rags, has led me to believe that people fundamentally misunderstand Han Solo. This November 11th, 2021 op-ed by Mark Searles clearly demonstrates that social engineering is alive and well, and squaring the targets is traditional masculinity and his flagship.
Han Solo.
I gotta thank Mark with the C for putting me onto this article. He runs a fantastic channel and is an A1 savage in my book. Go check him out. Tell him Coil sent you. Han Solo is a problem to the Hollywood narrative. No wonder they stabbed him through the heart and made him into a fucking bum. Han Solo had it all at the end of Return of the Jedi. He was a reformed man, a family man at that. He was a decorated, respected, and admired wartime hero. So what is it that makes Han Solo such a ripe target for modern ideologues? The article boils down to this. In the scene from The Empire Strikes Back, when they are eluding the Imperial Navy, Han, Chewie, the droids, and Princess Leia are trying to repair the hyperdrive malfunction on the Millennium Falcon. Leia is working on some components, and Han comes in to make his move. There is some tension between Han and Leia, and they've been flirting for who knows how long, since the first movie. But finally, Han moves in and makes an attempt at establishing a romantic relationship with Princess Leia. This article contends that she was telling him stop, which was confusing to little Mark Searles Jr. and became in their family a dinner table topic into the rules of modern courtship. Han Solo liberated Leia Skywalker. He liberated her. She is so stuck in her head about being a princess and being a leader of the rebellion and all this shit that she forgot that she was a woman and that she has a woman's needs. Now, only a woman can decide what her needs are, true, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't need them. And sometimes all a woman needs is permission to step away from the bullshit and just to have fun and enjoy life. That's what Han Solo was for her. All she knows is like duty. She's a fucking princess. She's had her ass kissed her whole life, but she wants to get out there. She wants to get in the Senate and point a finger at the Emperor's mangled face and say, this galaxy is fucked because of you. It's so fucked that I'm going to help expose this battle station you're building. That's all she knows. And then Han Solo comes walking around with his fucking balls swinging so loud that it goes bum, 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 bum. Darth Vader doesn't have balls. And she goes, who the fuck is this? You know, they came in to rescue her. They didn't have an escape plan. He's walking around with a big walking carpet. Who the fuck is this guy? And Han Solo says, wonderful girl. I'm going to kill her. I'm beginning to like her. That sort of like antagonism, that central difference in their characters was part of what attracts them to each other. And honestly, if you're going to say that Han Solo is wrong for massaging her hands when she goes, stop, it's dirty. And it's completely all right for Kylo Ren to like FaceTime through the Force with Rey while he's like topless. And she's like, oh. And he's like, I have my shirt off. Do you like me with my shirt off? And she's like, your shirt is off. Yeah, my shirt's off. You can see my tats. Like, how is that cool? That is more intrusive because he's inside Rey's head. She can't not look at it. Princess Leia at least has a C-3PO to help cock block. The Han Solo that I want to talk to you about is not the Han Solo that this article tries to characterize him as, okay? Han Solo is a scoundrel. He is an asshole. His known associates are gangsters.
bounty hunters, and pirates. He is supposed to be a piece of shit. He's supposed to be an opportunist. He's supposed to be selfish. He's supposed to be narcissistic. These traits were baked into the script way back in 1975, and you can see them in the auditions. You can see it in Empire of Dreams, the documentary.
The enemy's on the move. We haven't much time.
Well, I brought you here. Now what?
We have to find the rebels. Carrying belongs to them.
Their bases are very well hidden, son. All the power of the Empire can't find them. Do you know where they are?
No, not anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to take you on an impossible chase across the galaxy. I was paid to bring you here. Now you're here. Give me my other 5,000 and I'll be on my way.
All the various actors had to act with the same swagger because of who Han Solo intrinsically was. The first time we see him, Han Solo is in a shady-ass motherfucking bar on edge of civilization, asshole of the galaxy, Tatooine. He shoots a man in cold blood. Now, that man wasn't even any better than Han Solo was, but this is a cutthroat world. Motherfuckers are coming after your scalp. Han Solo was a dick. He was a piece of shit. And he was shown humanity through the efforts of his friends. Han Solo was taught humanity by a Jedi and a princess. And I want to think for myself that Chewie this whole time was going, you know, you're fucking better than this, right? I'm helping you because of this life debt thing. You got me out of some bad shit and I owe you for that, but you're acting like a fucking jerk. And you can see that. You can see that in the fucking hangar scene on Yavin. Han's walking around with his fucking barrel full of, I want to pretend like it's those Lego pieces. Like that's what the credits look like. But he's walking around with that shit. He's like, I know what I'm doing. I just got paid. And she's like, well, if money is all you fucking care about, then I'll make sure that's what you get. And I'll get the fuck off my planet. I got an invasion to plan. But what happens? Han Solo takes a chance and he decides to care about some people. And he ends up helping Luke destroy the Death Star. Luke took the shot, but Han Solo cleared him. And Darth Vader was so focused on who is this kid with the Force that's flying on my Death Star that he didn't even sense Solo. And this seems to be a fatal flaw for the Sith. Darth Maul couldn't sense the danger that Obi-Wan was about to wreak on him because he was too smug and satisfied with his apparent victory. Palpatine could not foresee the possibility that Vader would betray him because he was so focused on destroying Luke. And Han Solo, just like a beat puppy almost, you have one good experience and you're still like, well, that was all right, but I'm sure people are pieces of shit anyway. I guess I'll hang around. This chick ain't so bad. You know, he's like the classic grumpy motherfucker. Han Solo is kind of like a young curmudgeon. Han Solo's character arc throughout Star Wars teaches us that misfits can have a home too. That it's okay to come home. It's okay to come home out of the wild. That people will love you. That it's okay to be tender or to show concern for your fellow man.
My name's Immortal Coil. Thanks for listening. And until next time, my friends, stay savage.
It's savage.